So what we're going to do here, this is, oh, for goodness sake, woman, stand up. I know you've got to pull up your ass, but really, come on. All right, so I just want to show you what I did everywhere else, because I was going to do something low in the nape of the neck, and I just looked and I thought, this is more fabulous than what I thought about. So I'm elevating the hair here. I just did a twisted the hair around the iron. So I'm elevating the hair here. I am gently, now you don't kind of go like this, like, into the hair. If you keep your elbow down, it should really be light with your wrist. I'm not doing this, which is hitting the hair. And I can just gently and mindfully come in. And when I pick up speed, obviously it starts to look a little bit different. So I'm just teasing in here just to get that nice volume. So then I come in here and I spray. Then I come in and I just put my iron right in there and let that cook. Oh yeah, you're hot. Trevor did that once and he burnt his lip. Right, so that's that. So that's what I did. So just to give that lift. So now what I'm going to do is literally, there's something about this that I like. I don't know
That's
what.
That's good.
But I like it. So I'm going to just like run my fingers through the hair. And again, I want bits to come out. Where, again, the haircut is king. So I'm going to just gather this and just pull it apart a little bit here. And what I'm going to do is just undo some of the back combing that's in here. So the whole area was set with, here we go, it's better with the single stick. So I'm just going to start to undo it a little tiny bit, but I don't want to brush it because that will smooth it together and it will unify, and I don't want it looking like that. I want it to look quite undone. So now that I've got that, I've got to work into my mirror. And I've got to do it in a way where obviously it's not too big. Just going to pull that apart here. Tight sides. And sometimes you're better off to make it smaller and you can pull it apart afterwards. So for example, just in here, there, if I'm going to pull that apart, I'm going to be lifting it up and lifting it up and lifting it up. So I'm better to start off smaller so that I've got room to make it bigger. Sometimes people make them too big, and then when they pull it apart, it's like, ooh,
yeah,
need a building permit for it. So I'm going to just do that first. Are you passionate about hair and ready to take your styling career to the next level? If so, don't skip this video. Instead, click the link to find out how you can join thousands of hairdressers who've improved their skills, gained confidence, and increased their earnings by as much as 60 to 70% in just a few short months. Amazing, right? What are you waiting for? Click the link and I will see you on the inside. And now I'm going to start pulling that apart. And really, you should be working into your mirror. So this was teased and backcombed, which is the same thing. It was teased and curling ironed. I'm going to just twist this here. And I'm going to pin this. So I'm going to come through, down, and lock. And before I bring the back up, I'm now going to gently. It's hard not to look down. But if I look down, I have no idea what's going on. I only know by looking into the mirror. So you have to have an idea of a shape. Is it round? Is it asymmetric? Is it square? Is it triangular? And you have to be able to say to yourself, trust the process. This looks like her head's been put on leaning against the wall. So we don't want that. So now we put in a bit of hairspray, right? So that's a very important point. Remember, I told you to take notes tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be tested on it. So you need to start off smaller so that when you do lift it, you've got somewhere to go. Now, I don't like a shelf, but let's just put this thing in here because this is part of the hairstyle.
You got 4 minutes.
No problem.
Okay.
So I don't like that part there. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, so now I'm going to take this. Clearly, that's my twist, right? Clearly, I could leave the bottom down. I'm going to now just take this and which way do I want to do it? This way. I'm going to twist this up. No, I'm going to twist it the other way.
You got to play. It's good.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to take that up there, and now I'm going to pin this with my long chignon pin. And I'm going to come towards me, down towards the scalp, and then towards the screen. And I'm going to just put another one in. I'm going to go up towards the ceiling and down towards the scalp. Ooh. Now that I've got that twisted, I can make sure that here is sorted out right there. And I can just start to pull some of this apart. But I've got to look at, there's a couple of things, texture and shape. So in here, this needs to kind of be lifted up a little bit. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to take my Japanese pin. I'm going to harvest, harvest, harvest pin. I'm going to come through here and I'm going to drag that across. Remember, I want this raw. So for all the neat freaks out there, I'm freaking you out right now because this is not perfect. And
I love this.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I do.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So I shouldn't go back to bed? It has a bit, I saw an image of Kim Kardashian with a hairstyle like this. And, she always looks pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty amazing woman. So we've got this cute little fringe going on. We've got the little soft pieces. She's got that nice little bouffant. I think the headband really is quite nice. I left out the texture of the twist. So obviously, if you do a formal French twist, it's really quite different, clearly. I mean, we do them in class, and it's quite a production, doing them. But I think this just gives you a whole different sort of vibe to it, which makes it really quite sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to hide a pin, I can see the pin right now, so that's no good. To hide a pin, you would go in with the head of the pin first. You'll come out, go back down, go back in, and then slide it through, and that's how you make a pin vanish. So this pin here, it was really holding a lot. I'm going to go inside, then come through, and again, I want to make sure I hide that pin.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm looking at the shape, I look at the balance. That's quite a nice shape. I want to make sure that that's not too high there. I don't like it when it goes up square. I like it a little bit flatter there.
Is that from the curling iron, Vivienne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we have our cute little look. So we got the little soft pieces. She's got.
And you're done. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, right?
Ding, ding. 1 4 20.